Ah, I see you brought stuff. Is this gonna be quest mage? Is this going to be the dreaded quest mage? Well, seems like it. I wonder if this deck needs broomstick. I don't love running broomstick, but I feel like I might need it. Maybe, just maybe. Because, like, as things are now, I can't interact with this unless I top deck a thingamajig. Oh, now they just get to play a secret to get out of it. It's gonna be an interesting road ahead. I cannot wait to read these. Do I want to play this before we get the objection? Play this first. I've been playing some Librams. I'm really bad at drawing the discounters. You hate to see the skill issue. What silliness are we up to now? We're playing Libram Paladin, featuring silly things like Lorewalker Cho, because they don't have the Libram discounts we do. So they don't like having a bunch of Librams as much as we like having a bunch of Librams. Our souls are scattered across the universe. Okay. See if we can. What is that then? I guess it could be Flame Ward, huh? Hopefully they can't play 2 secrets this turn. Then we can actually come back on board, but otherwise. Lorewalker Librams reminds me of Mr. Muglag Hunter. Not my signature. Not guess who. Okay. Well, I guess I want to kill all 3 of those. Yuck.
I cannot wait to read these.
Stay vigilant.
Stay vigilant, chat. Read this. Alright, pretty happy with that. Hi, Best Martian, second best Boo. Merry Wednesday, and I hope everyone here has the most amazing day. You are all wonderful. Aw, thanks, Phantom. How are you? I haven't played Hearthstone in weeks. I'm on Linux and it broke again. Haven't fixed it. Yuck. I'm sorry. How are you feeling today on a scale of 1 to 10? Maybe a 6? I think it's slightly better than neutral, I guess. Well, I don't love that I don't have cheap things in my hand. Let's see how this goes. Nothing? Unlockers. Okay, so that might be Flame Ward now, or Rigged Fair Game now, which would be unfortunate, but I don't want to, like, put 3 damage on this and make it killable. Alright. Today I used a train for the first time by myself. Hey, congratulations. How'd it go? They used to do leaps of faith until Murad fell into the void. Now they do Librams of faith? Is that the joke? Robin. There was a train and it took me places and I went places, so it went well. Alright. Sick. Alaneth. Sparkle. You will play with Spagooty, child. I guess I want to play this. I guess I again want to do it in a terrible order, but you know what they say. You can't make a good decision if you stink at video games. Alright, it worked this time. Last time I tried that, it messed up. I think I want to save my Linessa, so I'm going to do that. Martian, first time got you live. Hi, High Priestess Diva. Hi, hi. Did you say that? I've heard about it. All right, cool, cool. Good. Didn't make it up after all. You guys think that's another Flame Ward?
I must have more.
I think it's another Flame Ward. So I'm going to proceed as though it is. Yep. There we go. Oh, I didn't even think about that doubling. That's hilarious. Well, I'd love to save my Linessa, so maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Wow. Seems good. Aw, Mildred killed Jaden. You're not supposed to do that. Have I tried to play Highlander Rogue anytime recently? No, should I? I'd like to get at least two other... I have to get at least 2 other videos. I'd like to get more today. So I'm open to it, if you think I should. Give patches charging in, but only on a random day each week. I've always thought it would be really nice if, like, nerfed cards, especially in Wild, could get, like, temporary amnesty. Like, it stinks when you love something and then it's gone forever, right? Like, if you have an IRL card game and, for example, I like the base through fossil format and I wanted to play it, so I've been hunting down really old cards for... This is Pokemon. The base through fossils, the first 3 sets of Pokemon. So I've been hunting down old cards to build old decks, and now I can play with my friends with old base through fossil decks because the cards still exist. But as in the case of Hearthstone, if you love something and they nerf it because it's too strong, it's gone forever. You never get to play it anymore. There's no toolbox mode where you can, like, unnerf things or change their stats or whatever and play with your friends, or, you know, just get to enjoy the game the way that you fell in love with it. It's just gone. So yeah, I think it would be pretty cool if cards just could, like, there was an opportunity to have temporary amnesty on older cards. So, like, maybe at the beginning of the month you pick, like, I don't know, I think maybe just, like, What if it was like a Black Friday thing? Throwback, you know, they have it for a week once a year where everything's unnerfed or something. I don't know. But really what they need is a sandbox mode, right? Like just a way to
May the light grant you peace.
just customize your Hearthstone experience.
These texts! I cannot read them.
Read this. Chat.
I cannot wait to read this.
Well, I don't love that I'm not going to get this spell burst if they clear my board, but otherwise I think we're doing okay. Honestly, if they aren't making a sandbox for Rarin, they aren't making one. Yeah, I do think the Hearthstone is kind of in maintenance mode as far as like coming up with new and actually interesting things, but why are they giving me back a Libram? I think that's strange. What is my opponent doing? What's going on here, chat?
You read them.
You read them.
Read this. You read them.
Let the dead rest.
This.
Bobby Cat coming in with the 12 months. Alaneth Kill Jaden is such a fun combo. Thank you for the inspiration. I got you, fam. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is just regular Librams as opposed to Reno Pure Librams. Yes, it is just regular Librams. Oh, that's what we're doing, huh? I think we just get to win. Just erasing our Librams. So we've got 9. Can I see your face, please, opponent? Yeah, it's just legal, isn't it? We do this.
Time for prayer and time for
Trade that in. This is Amanthul Big Priest. That's so silly. But yeah, I guess they just get to lose.
You read them. You read them.
The dead rest.
This.
I remember when Big Priest was a thing and people were teching in Amanthul. It wasn't good then. It certainly isn't now. It's good to be passionate, but sometimes we're just playing a silly card game together. I agree. I agree. I agree. Hello, 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 Lucas. They should unnerf Mech Warper, but only for Mage. I think Mage is actually kind of fine as a mech deck as is. I don't think it needs Mech Warper, frankly. Whenever I play it, I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty decent. And then nobody watches the video, nobody plays the deck. I would play more Mech Mage if more people would watch Mech Mage. People don't even seem to want to watch it when I play it with Myrmidon's head. Myrmidon's head. This is Myrmidon. Myrmidon's head. What would that be? And boy, Jeremiah was playing Mech Paladin in top 200 to 100. Oh, well, there you go. The spaghetti of water will fall to us. Well, I don't want to give it elusive, right? Look at my 3 mana 3/4 Divine Shield Wind Fury minion, and I was disappointed by this outcome. Rude. Well, Lorewalker Cho is a deep cut. Yeah, we're hoping to be able to put a bunch of not so discounted Librams in our opponent's hand and laughing at them as they struggle to do anything about it.
I cannot wait to read these. I cannot wait to read these.
Our souls are scattered across the universe. think the meta is dire when it's 30% mech decks. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that mech warper change was super warranted. Super warranted. It's always sad when an iconic card gets nuked, but I mean, that's what I was talking about before, is like, it's sad there isn't a sandbox mode where if you really like that playstyle, you could still play it with your friends. So it could be Flame Ward. It is.
Our souls are scattered across the universe.
I cannot wait to read these.
I cannot wait to read this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
May the light grant you peace.
I need one of my buff Librams to fill their hand with garbage, chat. Come on. Which Hearthstone set has the best puns? Oh, I don't have my thesaurus, or what's it called? When you have like category of when things happened where appendix? I don't have my appendix of puns to be able to compare that off the top of my head. Maybe we need a super duper wild mode where nothing is unnerved and people get Eluciate again. I mean, that would be fun. I feel like that should at least be a Twist season. Twist. It's been down for so long. Oh my goodness. I know that like they don't care about our opinions on the Twist matter, so I've been trying really hard to not complain about Twist anymore. But I don't know, it's pretty funny. Like, I stop and think of like, oh yeah, Twist. I've kind of like stopped caring about it, stopped thinking about it because I had to, right? Like, they're not gonna fix it. It didn't meet whatever their goal was, and they're not gonna put more resources into it, or whatever's happening for whatever reason. Twist being down for months at a time is acceptable, and they're not gonna hear anything to the contrary. So like I'm trying not to, all I'm saying is I'm trying not to like care too much about Twist anymore, because it's frustrating if I do. And so I thought of Twist, and then I thought of how long it's been since I thought about Twist. It's like, it's pretty funny. Also, how moldy do you have to be at Dirty Rat to play this? This is a main deck simulacrum in this deck for the purposes of preventing the quest reward from getting dirty ratted. Oh my goodness, that is a tech of all time.
Let me the serpent guide you.
I'm actually not gonna play this because I want to be able to play Adis. Oh, plus 6 spell damage, they stack! Alright. They aren't malding, they're being actually just really cute. I take it back. I take back everything I said, Legendary. You're actually really funny.
I have proven myself.
Alright.
I demand answers.
I have proven myself. I demand Librams, and you shall have them. Hey, I get to know what kind of ice block my opponent is running. Look at that. All right, so
To battle.
I guess I want to clear the squibbies.
Let the dead rest.
Then we'll go ahead and play some more of this, I guess. I'm gonna give them this back, but I'm not gonna give them back ice block ever if I can help it. Do we still pop? Alright, that would have been bad, right? OMG, free ice block pog? True. Is a free ice block. Actually, maybe I should just trade Lorewalker Cho at a certain point and ice block. It's an idea. Does 40 card list feel consistent enough? No. I need a 50 card list.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
Pretty sure if they're still playing drinks that go face, you're a favorite here. That don't go face. I'm thankful for you, Marshy. Aw, what does Cho do? So I have a bunch of discounted Librams that aren't discounted when they have them. So by playing a ton of Librams, I fill their hand with stuff that they can't use effectively. And so it's very funny. Read this. Hi, Lamp. Large bodies make them sad? I bet they do. Thinking about booting up Wild after a few years off the platform altogether. Always really liked Dead Man's Hand, Azoth Warrior, and other control decks. Can you recommend a deck for me? Oh, I was gonna play Spore Warrior later. They think that can stop me. They think that can stop Martian Stool from winning with Lorewalker Cho. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? If you could nerf any card regardless of how good it is, what would it be? I mean, like, all my Jujus got used on Reno Lone Ranger, so pretty satisfied, frankly. Because I haven't been that tilted by Ice Block lately. It would probably be Ice Block if I was going to pick, because I know Ice Block is going to bother me again in the future, but yeah. I cannot wait to read this. I wonder if what I actually wanted to do was this into this coin that. So this is my last Drain Eye. Probably. If Hearthstone decks could contain 30 copies of the same card, what deck would be the best? Would it be Patches? Maybe that's if a had to play 30 copies of the same card. I don't know how that changes for could. So it probably does change. In fact, it surely changes, right? Well, maybe a pirate deck. Maybe, yeah, actually, it's probably better as a pirate deck, isn't it? Or better for pirate decks to not have to run 100% patches. Because we could just run like 15 patches, right? And then run like 15 ship's cannons. Yeah, something like that, you know, some kind of spread. So, there you are. Repent! Loses to 30 ice blocks? Does it? I don't know that it does. Because like that matchup just goes to fatigue, right? You wait until the ice block player runs out of ice blocks, and then the patches player has Okay, so let's say the patches player goes first. So they deal 14 damage by the time you can play the first ice block. And if it's a hero power deck, at least 15, right? So like if you do rogue or mage with the patches deck, you know, you play the patches on the first turn. On turn, no, okay, sorry, it's 4 swings, ends the game if you have a hero power that can deal damage. So
I cannot wait to read these.
this is going so well, chat. Look at all my stuff.
You read them.
So yeah, if you patches on 1, and then you continue to deal around 7 damage for 4 turns in a row, and as long as you have the rogue, hunter, or mage hero power, by turn 5 you pop the ice block. And popping the ice block on turn 5 is when the mage player playing the ice block deck can start to hero power and ice block in the same turn. So by the we start off with what, 4 cards in hand, so it takes like 25 turns. It might be close, but really no, right? Like by the time fatigue hits, the ice block player is at 1 health and the patches player is at like 4, something like that, depending on whether they went first or second.
Our souls are scattered across the universe.
I cannot wait to read these.
Our souls are scattered across the universe.
Our souls are scattered across the Scrungiverse. You run 30 Dirty Rats? Yeah, that would beat the Patches deck. Patches player hits fatigue much faster though. That's true, actually. Wait, no, you're right. Well, how much faster? Enough. I didn't think about that. Maybe the ice block player does win. Yeah, I am right. All right, buddy.
May the light grant you peace.
I cannot wait to read these.
Now, some of you may be asking me, why didn't you just play this that turn? And the answer is because I stink. I'm kind of tempted to cast this here so that it doesn't take up my Lady Liadrin stuff, right? I want to be able to play Liadrin and spend all of those, like, only get 0 cost Librams back in hand, so I can either put them all onto the Darkbane or I can put them all onto a Charger. That's my idea. Good idea instead of healing your face. Yes. That was literally the point. I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, time for Lorewalker Cho. Lorewalker, get wrecked. Do I want to give them this? I guess so. Why not? You can have one. Power up your totems. Do I want to make them have to hero power to use adapt? I don't think it matters. I could have healed my face, or you're mistaken. I could have healed my face. But I didn't want to do that so that I wouldn't get it back with Lady Liadrin. Add a copy of each, like I explained that. What are you doing? What, listen if you're gonna criticize me.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Nico Mode. Hi, Martian. Hi, Nico Mode. Was it changed? No, Linessa is the one that was friendly minions.
None shall.
Libram Paladin hard counters Druid because the animations when you use poison seeds on a board take so long that you don't have time to do anything else. There you go. I'm gonna do this. I guess I should kill this, huh? It worked out. What's the likelihood that I can pop them?
Let the dead rest.
There's your undiscounted Librams. Please enjoy them, as I have enjoyed them. So I could give them this, or I could give them this. I guess this is more expensive.
I must move quickly.
Ba, 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 ba. Cho is too broken. It actually feels really good in this deck. Frog my Cho. Well, frog my Cho. I see how it is. I see how it is. I suppose. I think we probably just trade into this and then Liadrin and kill them, right? Isn't that what's happening? Seems real to me.
Turn to the light. Turn to the light. Turn to the light.
All right, let's see what we've won. I think it's probably enough, but you never know. Yeah, seems like enough to me. Man, Liadrin is so good now that, like, each thing that you get has more damage. Like, back when it was just the one, you know, your max damage is like 10 if your hand is empty. And now, like, it's 3, so, like, even if you get a handful of them, it's really good. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. No, I got you baited again. It's not a holy spell. Brutal. Why Lorewalker Cho? What's the purpose? Well, I have all of these Libram discounts that only apply to me. So if I make a bunch of zero-cost Librams and then play them with a Lorewalker Cho on board, they get a bunch of full-cost Librams that are terrible. Like, this is great when it costs 0, but it doesn't do my opponent much favors when it costs 4. So the idea is to clog their hand full of Scrumbus.
I cannot wait to read these.
May the light grant you peace. I must move quickly.
If you were fighting Thief Rogue, you'd be in so much trouble giving Librams to their Thief synergies. Thanks, Fungus. It's just Pirate Rogue. True. True. What's going on over there? Oh, Zeffy Zeff. What you doing? You wouldn't be planning to silence my 2/4, would you? Would it even offer it there? It seems so mid. I'm glad to get the Zeph out of the way. Glad to get that Zeph out of the way. If both of these minions survive next turn, I'm probably just going to throw my Libram of Divinity out onto the Katori. Librams must be the best book ever. Book, even with review like that from the attendant. Yep. Gotta read this. Alright, now I'm just gonna play this on 4 and this on 5 with this, and everything will be hunky-dory. Hunky-dory, chat. I don't have enough mana. Skip the step. Oh, and actually, we're good to go, right? Next turn, we have both of these. That'll be great. Reno Pirate Rogue, huh?
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Your ability to read a sentence as it is typed never ceases to amaze me. Is that ironic? Do I do a bad job or a good job? Aw, don't ruin everything. What are you doing? I needed that. If I do a perfect job, sick. Knew I could do it.
The time has come to dethrone.
Well, I guess excuse me. Guess we're just gonna smork. It's not nearly as funny as playing this and then playing a bunch of free Librams, but at least we're doing stuff. You change words all the time. Ah, okay. I think I do like this picture better than the regular Renathal picture. I don't think it's just because it's new. I don't like that it doesn't have the text on it, but I feel like the text on this one matters a lot less, right? Because by the time you draw it, it's a spider tank. It doesn't have text anyway. So, maybe Signature Renathal is one of the best signatures. Same with Baku and Gen. Nazoth Velen? Nazoth Velen. Huh. That's spicy. Alright, I'm gonna play that. I want to play it in Warrior, but I don't want to play it with a charge card. What else would be good with that? Druid. I feel like people don't like Priest right now. I don't want to make any more Priest videos for a while. Every Priest video I put out does bad. Not just like a little bad, a lot bad. Like, you know, 30% lower than I'd like. 30% lower than would be like, I can deal with this, you know. I just accept this, right? It's not even my most important Libram. It's like a little sad, but it's not like sad enough. Hunter Rogue decks could be fun. With Nazoth? I guess Nazoth could go in a Rogue deck. Nazoth Tog Scheme Spaceship Rogue goes hard in Copium Land. I want to play a spaceship too, but like, which spaceship is good? I feel like they're all kind of bad, right? Are any of them actually good?
Repent.
Hey, Blue Train.
May the light grant you peace. Repent.
I think I'm just gonna tempo this and hope it's good.
Fall to us.
Rouge is okay-ish. Rogue and Hunter are good if you play Bipod. What's Bipod? Bipod. Fine, I'll play this for no value. If you insist.
I cannot read them.
The best Starship deck I have seen is the Priest that only plays Defense Crystal 100 times. You know what? That Priest deck actually did do well. I forgot about that. It's the only one that did okay. So could Velen combo Priest? Because like, Priest actually has another card for the Velen combo, right? Like, it has that 4-cost legendary that just got buffed. So, like, I could play Velen Priest and hope that's another one like Starship Priest that actually can do well despite the fact that it's Priest. See you later, Veloid. 9 lives can bring back a dead launched ship, which is neat. Puts it in your hand, right? I cannot wait to read this. To battle, get wrecked by all of my things. All right, this is going pretty well. Yeah, and triggers the death rattle. See, I could do 9 lives, Starship Hunter. I actually did like Starship Hunter. The actual video didn't do as well as I was expecting. Like, as usually control-ish Hunter decks do well on the YouTube. I'm wondering if the control keyword is actually the problem. I don't think that that gets people's juices going like it used to. So, maybe I just need to market it as Starship Hunter and let that take it from there.